the year is 2020. So, of course, what that means is we have to explain to mainstream media that villains are bad people. And also that villains don't just have to be white men. Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Here we are in current year, and yes, I cannot believe that we have to do this, but we have to explain why a villain is a villain. Remember when villains were just villains? It was very obvious to spot them because they were doing not so nice things, you know? But in current day, you gotta justify it, particularly when the villain isn't a white man. If it's a woman or a black person or an Asian person, now you gotta justify why they're the villain. Why are they a villain? Because she was like amazing in the first 2 episodes. She was like our queensies. She was like so progressive and stuff. But in the 3rd episode, she was naughty. So I'm going to go into the first 3 episodes of The Boys Season 2. If you're not caught up, there's going to be some spoilers in here, so you might want to back away until you've got there. But there's still 7 episodes of the season to go. They're now going to be released weekly on a Friday, so it's not as if you're going to miss too much here. But I thought the first 2 episodes of The Boys Season 2 were fine, just kind of plodded along, nothing massively great, nothing bad at all. And then episode 3 really kicked things into gear. Things started to take shape in terms of the heroes and the villains, okay? Because even the heroes are not particularly heroic, let's just be honest here. With that said, one of the members of the 7, the newest member, Stormfront, was revealed to be not so nice a person. And now the actress is doing the tour, because this article, this interview is being done all over the place. You'll notice the same headline almost for every website. This is an organized media campaign for her to justify the actions of the character. And can I just stress immediately from the get-go, I lay zero blame at the feet of the actress. She's just doing her job. Eric Kripke, I don't know how you pronounce his surname. It looks like he has a very specific narrative which he wants to discuss. And I think he believes that he's going to be preaching to a huge audience. Well, you kind of are, but I think you think there's a big part of the audience which are going to be like, oh, this is bad. You're literally preaching to the masses here. You're preaching to the converted. Virtually 100% of people that see this are going to be like, she's not very nice. But this is where we are in current day. Everything is so divisive and so binary that there is a portion, the crazy far left, as I like to call them, that think anything to the right of them are Yahtzees. They do. Absolutely chicken oriental. So that's what he thinks he's doing. He thinks he's preaching out about them. No. Do you know what the true portion of Yahtzees are in the world? Like, your penis size. Okay, so let's get into this article. The Boys star Aya Cash says Stormfront's racist dialogue is in service to a bigger conversation. Well, it's a conversation that everyone understands. A 99.9% reoccurring agree with. So, the Boys star Aya Cash has spoken out about performing her character's racist dialogue, which occurs early in the show's 2nd season. Introduced in the season 2 premiere, Stormfront initially seems to be a Refreshingly grounded. No, she seemed to be an overtly progressive, but never mind. New member of the Seven, unafraid to speak her mind to Homelander and the suits at Vought International. However, in the climactic ending of episode 3, we learn that she's actually a rassassassist when she utters an offensive slur to someone before barbarically killing them. Okay, fair enough. Let's just scroll down a little bit. Obviously, we're going to deal with some very topical issues and some very sensitive issues. And walking that tightrope of not glorifying but also expressing in a way that's real, she said. So not shying away from the language, not tip-tapping around what I think is important. Sorry I gave you that voice, but, you know, it is the progressive voice. Look, like I said, 99.9% of people that are going to watch this understand that rassism is bad. Just because you think that anyone that doesn't agree with your ideology is a Yahtzee, because you say stupid terminology and you demonize people because you live in your bubble and you sniff each other's farts and you think you're amazing, but actually you're the ones who the problem lies at the feet of. Because you've gone so progressive, you're the bigot, you're the racist. You need to turn the mirror onto yourself. Not the people that you think you're preaching to, yourself. Your bubble is the problem. They then make a huge mistake. The first instance of Stormfront's racism is targeted against Kimiko's brother, Kenji, portrayed by actor Abraham Lim. And Cash explained the preparation that went into filming the scene. No. Do you know when the first instance was on screen that we saw? When she murdered the black family! When she was fighting him. When she just wiped them out because she didn't like them and she didn't like them screaming. Did you watch the show, Radio Times? Did you watch the show? Oh my, unless of course you didn't think that that was a problem, in which case, found the racist. Obviously, everyone's got to read the script, she said. The people who I have worked with, who I say those things to, there was absolutely a moment on the day when it's just like, I'm so sorry, this is tough. Like, is this cool? Right, what she's trying to say is, actors, they do a job. I'm paid to do a job. I am meant to read the script which is presented to me. The script is dealing with sensitive subject matter, correct? And it's uncomfortable for you to do as a human being. Congratulations. That's called empathy. You're an empathetic person. It's something that lots of actors have said in the past, you know, that they haven't enjoyed doing this or that. Hey, look, this is just a reference. The other day I bought this on Blu-ray, Perfect Blue. It's a 1997 anime movie. I wouldn't say it, yeah. And manga movie. I don't know what you class it as. Manga, anime movie, I don't know. And it's something I saw years and years ago and I really enjoyed. It was about a young lady who was part of like a Japanese idol pop group. She wanted to go legit, become a proper actress. And she had a stalker because of who she was. And when she was becoming a proper actress, one of the scenes she had to do was she had to get raped by somebody. And they cut the scene partway through, and the guy's like still on top of her, and they're just there, and they're actors, and they're just kind of like do, and then he's just like, I'm really sorry about this. So you know, this is 23 years old, okay? Actors have always had they've always been empathetic with the subject matter that they've dealt with. That isn't the issue. When a character is bad, a character is bad. That's what distinguishes villains from heroes. Okay? Ay. So let's move on to Eric Kripke. You see, this guy, I think, has got a very warped sense of attitude about what is going on at the moment. He explains why he gender swapped the character. In the comics, Stormfront is actually male. But okay, I'm okay with him taking artistic license. And he said, we wanted to sort of create Homelander's worst nightmare. And his worst nightmare would be a strong woman who wasn't afraid of him and proceeded to steal his spotlight. Okay, if that's what you think. I think that it would hurt him in a way more than if it was a male character because he's a gaping hole of insecurity. Fine. Kripke went on then to explain that his new version of Stormfront had mastered social media to frame her message in a way to build support for her ideology. A lot of hate and negative thoughts these days, if you look online, is packaged in really slick, social media attractive ways, Kripke says. It's not like old dudes with crew cuts in the 1960s newsreels anymore. All right, so he's essentially saying, there's Yahtzees everywhere. Yahtzees are everywhere. They're on social media. They're using slick language in an attempt to recruit others to their cause. Are you for fucking real, mate? As I would class myself as a regular human being, I am seeing every kind of American media right now. CNN, Fox, it doesn't matter what side they fall on. Talking bollocks. Talking utter, complete bollocks just to push their own narratives. I am seeing people on social media purposely allowing awful behavior by some people because they have the same political values as them, while demonizing others doing the same because they have a different one. Hypocrisy everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And now, folks, it is time to place these because I want to go to here. 1991. This is the Drumhead, one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation. And Picard is going to explain exactly what is going on with current day activism. All right? And CNN will probably strike me, but whatever.
Villains who twirl their mustaches are easy to spot. Those who clothe themselves in good deeds are well camouflaged.
Villains who twirl their mustaches are easy to spot. Those who cloak themselves in good deeds, they're the ones who are difficult to spot. Yes, absolutely. And what do we have at the moment? We got a bunch of people preaching virtue left, right, and center. And as I said at the beginning of the video, turn the mirror on yourself. You've got so progressive and woke that you are the problem. You are using race and gender and sexuality and all of this as bait. You're using it as a trophy. You're using it to push agendas. You are as bad as the people that you want to call out. And just for good measure, but
she or someone like her will always be with us, waiting for the right climate in which to flourish.
This specific person was a female, heaven forbid. But yes, there will always be people like this waiting for the right climate in which to flourish. And this is the climate that we're in right now. America all over the place as regards to their politics. And on top of that, you have activism central right now, where we got puritanical voices left, right, and center. You can say this, you can't say that. You must behave this. The alphabet community's changing the name every 3 fucking seconds. Waiting. It's all a trap. The whole thing's a fucking trap to get people caught in. Oh, you said the wrong word. Cancellation time. Oh, you had the wrong thought as me. Cancellation time! Eric, shut up. You're not preaching anything different. You're not preaching any crazy thought that people don't already understand is bad. You're not some savior of the modern day. You're not having a go at a bunch of Yahtzees. That's minimal. You and people like you have demonized people who have a different opinion of you so badly that you've created a million devils. Millions and millions of devils. All so you can feel pious and righteous while at the same time preaching what we already know. Shut up. It's insane that we have to try and justify a villain and their actions. Their actions speak for themselves. That's why they're villains. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.